Hey everyone, welcome back to Summary Lab, where we break down powerful books into clear, meaningful audio summaries that help you understand yourself and the world better. Today's book is The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. This book explains why we do what we do, how habits shape our lives more than motivation ever will, and, most importantly, how habits can be changed. By the end of this summary, you'll understand how habits work inside the brain, why willpower alone fails, how small habit changes can transform your life, business, and relationships. And if you enjoy deep explained book summaries like this, subscribe to Summary Lab. We release new audio summaries every week. Now, let's begin. Part 1. Why Habits Exist. Charles Duhigg begins with a simple truth. Habits exist to save energy. Your brain is constantly looking for ways to automate behavior. If everything required conscious effort, you would be exhausted before noon. Neuroscience research shows that habits are stored in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain responsible for automatic behaviors. This is why you can drive home without remembering the journey, brush your teeth without thinking, check your phone without deciding to. Habits are not good or bad by default. They are simply patterns your brain has learned to repeat. The problem is not habits themselves. The problem is unconscious habits. Part 2. The Habit Loop. Duhigg introduces the core framework of the book, the habit loop. Every habit has 3 parts: cue, routine, reward. Let's break that down slowly. A cue is the trigger. It tells your brain, go into automatic mode. A routine is the behavior itself. This can be physical, mental, or emotional. A reward is what your brain gets at the end: relief, pleasure, comfort, or satisfaction. Over time, your brain starts craving the reward, and that craving keeps the habit alive. Example: cue, stress, routine, scrolling social media. Reward, temporary distraction. The habit feels automatic because the brain links the cue directly to the reward. This loop exists in every habit, good or bad. Part 3. Why habits are hard to break. One of the most important insights in this book is this: habits never really disappear. They are stored deep in the brain. That's why former smokers still crave cigarettes years later. Old behaviors resurface during stress. Relapses happen when life becomes overwhelming. Duhigg explains that habits are dormant, not erased. This is supported by neuroscience research showing that habit pathways remain intact even after long periods of inactivity. This means you can't delete habits, but you can redirect them, and that brings us to the most powerful idea in the book. Part 4. The Golden Rule of Habit Change. The Golden Rule of Habit Change is simple but profound. You cannot change the cue. You cannot remove the craving. But you can change the routine. Same cue, same reward, different behavior. Example: cue, stress. Reward, relief. Old routine, smoking. New routine, walking, breathing, journaling. The brain still gets the reward, just through a healthier behavior. This principle is used in addiction recovery programs, cognitive behavioral therapy, organizational habit change. Habits change when we understand what we are really craving. Not the action, but the feeling behind it. If this breakdown is helping you understand yourself better, subscribe to Summary Lab for more deep, practical book summaries like this. Let's continue. Part 5. Keystone Habits. Duhigg introduces a powerful concept called keystone habits. These are habits that, once changed, trigger positive changes across many areas of life. Examples: regular exercise, daily journaling, consistent sleep, tracking expenses. People who exercise regularly tend to eat better, be more productive, have better emotional regulation, not because exercise magically fixes everything, but because keystone habits change identity and discipline. One small habit can create a ripple effect across your life. Part 6. Habits in Organizations and Society. Duhigg expands the idea of habits beyond individuals. Companies, organizations, and even societies have habits. He explains how businesses use habit psychology in marketing. Advertisers trigger cues to influence buying behavior. Social movements succeed by changing group habits. A famous example is how companies create cravings around products, not because you need them, but because your brain associates them with a reward. Understanding this makes you a more conscious consumer, a more intentional decision maker. The core message of the power of habit is this: you are not powerless. Your habits shape your life, but you can reshape your habits. Understand the loop. Identify the cue. Clarify the reward. Change the routine. Small habit changes, repeated daily, create massive transformation over time. If you enjoyed this audio summary and want more books explained clearly and calmly, subscribe to Summary Lab and join us for the next breakdown. Thanks for listening. And remember, change doesn't start with motivation. It starts with awareness.